Hey guys, welcome back to Man Interest 11. This is your boy Hellfish6, and it's way too early in the morning for me, but got a ton of shit I gotta get done today, so I wanted to knock out this video review. And this is one that's gonna be, like I told you guys yesterday, of the Galaxy Note 5. This is the 64 gigabyte version. It is in all white. Going over the pros and the cons, what I like and don't like, and my recommendation if you're in the cell phone market. I'm looking for a good deal after Christmas or something of the sort. And so, without any further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is the Galaxy Note 5, like I said earlier, 64 gigs. It is all white. And the first thing you notice is that it is a beautiful screen. That is by far my favorite thing about the Note 5. Has this really fantastic screen. I've used a ton of the 2015 smartphones, Galaxy, Samsung 6, Note 5, the Edge Plus, Nexus 6P, iPhone 6s. I even played around with the iPhone 6s Plus, and by far, I think I don't want to say by far, but the Note 5 definitely is in the top of the class. It is numero uno when it comes to this beautiful screen right here. Resolution is superb. Only one that really rivals it, I think, is the Edge Plus, but I really don't like those curves on the end there on the sides of the screen. As you can see, this phone is blazing fast. You're not going to run into any issues. That was one of the issues that I had with the Samsung S6 is that, and I'm not sure if it's been patched, but it didn't appear that Lollipop ran well on it. On this, Lollipop is definitely optimized. Whatever Samsung did, they figured out what the bug was, and it's blazing. I don't have anything on this. This one is particularly factory reset, but um, even when you throw a ton of applications on here, even when you do a ton of multitasking, have 15, 20, 25 programs running in the background, you're not going to run into any issues multitasking and getting through the programs you want to get through without any issues. So fantastic, fantastic screen. It is amazingly fast, and as you can see, it's a pretty thin phone as well. Um, you're barely gonna notice in your pocket. I mean, it is a tall phone. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna notice it completely, but it's definitely not like some of the original phablets out there that felt like you were carrying a small brick in your pocket. This is a pretty thin phone. Um, I definitely recommend getting a case on this thing because it can slip out of your hands. But um, great size, really fast, great screen, and it looks great. And even if you're not a fan of the TouchWiz, which I'm particularly not a fan of TouchWiz, you could go ahead and throw the Google launcher on here. You get the cleanliness of a stock Android, and you can still use the features that come with Samsung TouchWiz as well. Some of the little things. So. Um, like for example, using the stylus, and the stylus shortcuts that you wouldn't necessarily be able to use if you put in a custom launcher on there. So, fantastic phone. I think this is a great phone to use. Some of the cons is that it may not be for everyone. Some people prefer a smaller phone. I do in particular, think the sweet spot's 4.7 inches to 5 inches. Samsung Galaxy S range. I mean, iPhone 6s range. Maybe even the Nexus 5X range. I think those are better phones for me because you could use them more easily as with one-handed operations and use them better as a phone. Now, the Note does have features where you could use it with one hand, but it's a little bit cumbersome. Really, the only real con about this phone is the price. You're looking at $840 plus tax, depending on where you live. And that is a lot of money for a phone. You throw in the wireless charger, and you're looking at 900,000. Now you're almost up to $1,000 at this point for a cell phone, and I just don't think that's worth it when you look at the Nexus 6P, and you're getting 90% of what's great about the Note 5. You're getting that with the 6P, for almost half the price. So the too long didn't watch. I think the Note 5 is definitely the best Android phone on the market, but it's also very expensive. And I think better options, if anybody's looking for a cell phone right now, is to go ahead and go to the Google Play Store and pick up the Nexus 6P. You're going to get a good screen with it, excellent battery life. You're still going to get fast charging, stock Android with fast updates. You could save your money that way and even change your plan to something that's a little bit more economical for what you're using your phone for. All right, short and sweet. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Let me know what I can do to improve. Have a good one. This is Man Interest 11, and I am out.